was a lot of fun. I'm really glad that I had a friend there, and it also...
There is a life I lead in this city.
Coffee break.
Hurrying to cup my tea. I can take what I need to get by.
Time to film an outfit
Doesn't
video.
make it easy. The other piece of my heart.
Yes, girl. You keep bringing more
Somewhere in
napkins.
the great unknown.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty if you're new here, and this week's vlog is gonna be another just couple days in my life, really trying to make the most of summer. It's Saturday morning right now, and Matt and I are about to go on a little walk. If you're new here, Matt is my boyfriend, and it's about to be 7:40. He said he would be here at 7:40, so I'm just about ready to head out, and I'm really excited. It's gloomy outside, but still, we are gonna make the most of the summer weather. It's really hot in my house, and so I'm like sweating just wearing what I'm wearing, but I have on this little like windbreaker quarter zip from Girlfriend Collective, and then my usual CRZ yoga pants. I have on a little tank top underneath because I'm probably gonna have to take this off, and then this hat, I'm gonna throw on my Asics, they're downstairs, and then I think I'm gonna wear my Lululemon belt bag. I also have my Uniqlo bag for afterwards because I'm sure we're gonna grab a little bite to eat, a little cafecito. I'm sipping on a little cafecito right now. But yeah, that is the Saturday plan. This book, you know. This one looks cool.
Is that a short?
Yeah. Remember when they didn't have it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to get 2 books. I'm back home in my usual spot where I sit after getting home from a workout or like being active, but like before taking a shower. My floor is where it's at. But I wanted to quickly show you guys the 2 books that I got. I don't buy books super often. I think the last time I let myself buy some books was in March, which is more often than usual. But the reason why is because when I was a kid, so I've always been a huge bookworm. When I was a kid, I was a massive bookworm. I was reading 24/7, and I would love to be her again. And I can, right? I can. But anyways, my mom, bless her heart, very much supported that hobby. And she would take me to Barnes & Noble. Well, we didn't go to Barnes & Noble. We would go to Borders. So she would take me to Borders all the time. And I think in high school, that's when I like redecorated my room. No, that's not when I got rid of my books. I don't know when it was, because I used to have a big bookshelf in my room. It matches this. Now it's in my mom's room, but I used to have a bookshelf in the corner of my room where my makeup desk is, and from floor to ceiling, full of books, and I had more books than even fit in there. And I think there was a time where like I would have to stack books on top of books, or like, yeah, I had a lot of books that it's just not necessary, because you read them once. There's only certain books where I would reread them, but really I would just read the books once, you know? So I have tried to not buy so many books. There was a time where I donated a lot of books, and I kept just what was either like sentimental books, whatever. I say all that to say I did buy 2 books. These are 2 books. Well, this one is one that I've been telling you guys I've been on the hunt for, and I have tried 2 different times to get it, and I wasn't able to. And now that I have it, I'm pretty sure that my friend Linda bought this, and she was gonna let me borrow it. So I'm like, I shouldn't have gotten it, but I did. So this is I Who Have Never Known Men. This has been on my wish list and like to read this for a minute, but my library doesn't have it. And then the 2 different times where I tried to go get it, 2 different bookstores, 2 different occasions, they didn't have it. I didn't go in there for this, but I saw it and I was like, finally. So I did get it, and I'm looking forward to reading this. This is what I went there for. I wanted to get just a Carley Fortune book. I kind of was like, well, we'll see what they have. They had all of them, and I figured I would just start with the first one every summer after. I know that they're standalones, but I was debating between this and One Golden Summer, and I did see her post where she says she does recommend reading Every Summer After before One Golden Summer, even though it's not a sequel. I guess like the events of Every Summer After get spoiled if you read One Golden Summer first. So I figured I would just read this one, and I'm really excited. I really have just been itching to read a summery romance book. I got a book at the library in May, and I've been trying to read it and I'm just like not super into it. I usually, when I go to the library, I know what I'm looking for, or I'll place it on hold ahead of time. So like I always like have a book in mind, and this was a book that I just kind of like grabbed. It's called What Happened to Ruthie Ramirez, and I think that I'm gonna DNF it. I don't know. I've gotten like 80 pages in. I've been like forcing myself to read it little by little, but I really just want to like fall into a book that I just can't stop reading, and I'm not feeling that way with it. I wasn't feeling that way with the White Album either, and I just have been in a little bit of a reading rut. I know part of it is just like how I've been feeling emotionally, which I touched on a little bit in last week's vlog, but I have just been feeling sad with what is happening in the world. I think that it's getting to the point where I am falling into a little bit of a depression. I think like for the first couple of weeks of June, it was like, whoa, like I'm really feeling it, you know, with like the ice raids going on, and just like, I just think it's like, it obviously like it's not stopping, and if anything, it just seems like things are getting worse and worse by the day. And I think in the last few days I was really becoming more aware of just how impacted I've been emotionally, mentally, and it's getting to the point where it's like, okay, like getting out of bed is tough. I don't want to bring the mood down, because I know like in the last couple of vlogs I have been pretty like low energy, low vibes, and always kind of like bring it to a serious topic. But that's why in this vlog I really wanted to try and like snap myself out of it and like do things that feel really fun and summery to just try and like switch my mood around. And I know that like it can be difficult to feel this way and to be depressed in the summertime, because it's like the sun is shining, why do I feel this way? I shouldn't feel this way. But also it's like I understand why I feel this way, and I also understand that like part of it is like out of my control, and this is how my brain works, and whatever, let's just see what we can do to help alleviate that and make each day just a little bit better. And so I do feel happy. Today I feel like good. It was really great to get out there in the sunshine, and we had a nice little breakfast. We went to Rye Goods. I was kind of disappointed. I kind of prefer the Tustin location. I don't know. It was good, but I was like, I don't know if I'll go back. If you're in like the OC area, like definitely try it. It's a cute little area, but it was just like, okay. You know, it was not like, oh my god, like I'm dying to go back and like get their food and get their coffee. Like, yeah, I don't know. It was nice to do, but I don't know that I'm itching to go back, like I said. And it was really nice to like just explore at the bookstore and like look through the books. It's like honestly my happy place, one of my happy places. And then tonight Matt and I are going to, well, he is gonna grill. We're having a little grill dinner. We're gonna make shrimp. I keep saying we, but he's gonna make shrimp. We got some veggies to grill, and yeah, that's basically it. Shrimp, red onion, corn, mushrooms, zucchini, that sort of thing. And then we're gonna watch 28 Weeks Later. We watched 28 Years Later on Thursday, and then last weekend we watched 28 Days Later, so now we're gonna fill in the gaps and watch 28 Weeks Later. I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna ask him if he wants to go get ice cream. I feel like grilling and getting ice cream, they're just like, it's the perfect match, you know? I don't know. That's like the epitome of summer. I am gonna take a shower. I think I'm gonna style my hair curly. I colored my hair on Wednesday, so you guys know I usually get a gloss every couple of weeks. I usually go every 6 to 8 weeks, and it had been 9 weeks, so my hair had gotten quite light, and I just darken it a little bit. I darken it to a level 4, which is like a nice dark brown. So this will be the first wash post hair coloring. Decided I'm gonna go ahead and style my hair curly, but I'm gonna film it for TikTok. But I thought I would show you guys the products. I did a curly hair routine. I showed my curly hair routine in a vlog a couple of weeks ago. If you want to see it, I will try and put it in the cards. I've been having trouble putting things in the cards, but I'm gonna try. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. It's in the title of the video, but I go in with the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product, the Fenty Home Curl Curl Cream, and then the Weedad gel. I like this one. I also like the humidity one, and then I use a Denman brush. I also do really like the Not Your Mother's Curl Cream and then the Not Your Mother's Spray Gel, but honestly, this is what I saw first in my cabinet, so I just grabbed all of this. I'm wearing a black t-shirt and jeans. Who is surprised? No one. This is the outfit for the night. I have really horrible cramps. I would probably be wearing this regardless, but I have really horrible cramps that set in like while I was diffusing my hair. They got really bad, and I kept taking breaks, and I feel really nauseous because I get incredibly nauseous on my period. Love being a uterus haver. Just love it. I'm gonna read a little bit while I wait for Matt to come get me, but it is already 5:30. I'm just gonna throw on some flip-flops and then call it a day. You clean with an onion? I told my dad that the brushes are dangerous or dumb and they don't know what they're doing.
Let's do 4.
Oh, sorry.
No. Yeah.
Wow. I would go there with my mom. Checked in, but it is Sunday. It is already 5:20. I've had an incredibly lazy day. I spent most of the day binge watching The Bear on the couch. I had a really horrible cramps since last night, and so I just kind of like gave myself a pass, but right now I'm trying to get 10,000 steps since I have been lazy all day. I washed my bedding because I woke up to stained white sheets, which is like I haven't done that in a really long time, but it still happens to the best of us. But yeah, I just wanted to check in because I am walking, and I think that I'm gonna wash and blow dry my hair tonight. I was just thinking about it, like planning my week, and I have 2 ads to film tomorrow and an event on Tuesday that I'm really excited about, and I really wanted to have curly hair for the event, but it just makes the most sense for me to wash and dry my hair tonight. That way tomorrow I can just like do my morning routine and then immediately jump into work for the day. So it's just like out of convenience, even though I know we literally just washed and styled my hair yesterday, but it is what it is. Right now I'm at like 6,400 steps. I think I'm gonna keep going until I get to like 8,000. I'm walking at an incline right now, so I'm gonna keep walking probably another 20-ish minutes or so, and then hop in the shower. I need to cook dinner too. It is is Monday. My filming this morning has been a little sporadic because I've been filming for TikTok. I always try and do at least one morning vlog on TikTok, and I love for it to be on Mondays. And I'm also trying to do a day in my life. I haven't done a day in my life vlog in a while, and I know you guys do like those. So I'm trying to remember to film all day, even though I don't feel like my days are that interesting, as you guys here on YouTube know. But right now I am editing a brand partnership, and I am on my bed because my phone is dying, so I need to charge my phone because I've been filming all morning. But I just filmed a brand partnership for an eyebrow pen, and so I need to edit it and send it because it's due today. Yeah, so I'm going to do that right now. And I also have some other videos to film. I want to film a June favorites today. And then I have another brand partnership I need to film, but I can't film it until nighttime because I'm supposed to film it at nighttime. But maybe I could cheat it. I can close my curtains. Maybe I'll do that. That's kind of lame, huh? I could just wait to do it until tonight, but it's due tomorrow and I have a brand event tomorrow. So I kind of, oh shoot, I need to send an email to someone because I was supposed to have a Zoom meeting tomorrow. But since I got invited to that event, I can't make the Zoom meeting anymore. So let me send that email first. I guess this is my office today. I really don't like being in my office in the summertime because it just gets so hot in there. And so it's just really like, once it hits the early afternoon, it's just such a pain to be in there. But anyways, I'm just gonna be doing work on my computer and phone for a lot of today. Coffee break. I feel like filming for TikTok and YouTube is kind of hard, especially because I use the same tripod. So right now I wasn't using a tripod for my phone, but usually I'm using the same tripod. Tuesday morning. I was really bad about filming yesterday. It was too hard for me to switch from camera to phone throughout the entire day since I did film an entire day in my life vlog, but I did show you guys the day in my life vlog that I posted on TikTok. Now I have an hour to get ready because it was really quickly trying, and it wasn't quick, but I was trying to edit that day in my life vlog so that way I could clear my phone of all of the videos that I took yesterday, so that way I have storage on my phone for the event today. And now it's time for me to do my makeup. I do have to do my hair too. Makeup should be pretty quick. I'm picking out what I want to wear, and I'm debating between the Milk Skin Tint or my NARS foundation. Tough decisions. I need to get my brow gel real quick. Luckily, I know what I'm gonna wear. I have my outfit laid out on my bed, and Matt is taking me, so I don't have to worry about parking. They recommended Ubering, but it's just way too far to Uber. I've never Ubered alone anywhere, but it's way too far to Uber. And one of my friends is gonna be there, so I'm really excited about that. I feel like we've been at the last couple events together, which is really nice. I think the nice thing about going to these events is that you start seeing familiar faces, but my friend that's gonna be there, we've been mutuals for a long time, since I started on TikTok. Her name is Madeline. Okay, I hope I don't regret that because I'm kind of far away. Okay, and now I am going to stop talking and just do my makeup. I gotta go, but I'm deciding on which earrings to go with. I think I'm gonna go with these. My hair, I don't really have time to do anything else to it. I think I need to fix this curl and add a little bit of hair oil and texturizing spray, and then I think that's just gonna be what it is. But this is the full outfit. Little maxi skirt. This top is from Banana Republic Factory. This skirt is from Aritzia, and then I think I'm just gonna wear my Havaianas. It's like a cottagey theme. So I don't know, I feel like this works. You guys know I don't wear a lot of color, so black and white it is. And I'm gonna do a little bit of my Patrick Ta Glow Bomb. I really don't have time to be doing all this, but I will. Crap. I didn't have time to film an outfit video for TikTok. We'll see if I can. I feel so summery. I feel very girly. And my bag is gonna be this little straw tote. It was my mom's. Very big, so it fits all of my cameras because I'm gonna bring my vlog camera, my disposable camera. I might bring a digital camera as well, just in case. And then I was thinking about bringing these. These are Bottega. Or these. I think I'm gonna go with these. These are from Amazon. The best of both worlds. Yeah, I like these a little bit better. I need to make sure I change out my earring. 5?
Yeah.
Your hair looks really good, Patty. It's giving blowout. Yeah. Yeah. I'll give you a hug. Yes, girl.
Obviously back home and changed, but the event was so fun. Afterwards, Matt and I grabbed sandwiches from Al Antico Vinaio. We loved that place when we were in Florence, and so we have been wanting to try the LA location. We knew that it wouldn't compare. We also were joking, we were like, watch it be like $20, because in Florence, at least like 5 years ago, they were €5. And we're like, watch them be $20 here. They were $20. I don't know if they're still €5 in Italy, but anyways, I wanted to do a little haul of everything that I got at the event and also just kind of give you a little bit of a recap. It was a lot of fun. I'm really glad that I had a friend there, and I also got to run into some people that I have met before, some other mutuals, and also some people that I just follow myself and hadn't met in real life before. But I'll start off with my book. So I don't know if I told you guys, but there was going to be a curation from Scene Library. And Scene Library is, I don't know how to describe it. I guess it's like, they call it the community for readers. It's started by Jordan Risa. She is like honestly like a genius. And I have always wanted to go to one of their little Scene Library community events, but I just feel like every time I see that one's happening, it's already full. But basically books are covered and they just have these little cards with little descriptions and a little quote, and then that's how you pick out the book. So kind of like the concept of like a blind date with a book. But the description of mine was a decades-old love story that sparks a modern-day search across London, full of charm, serendipity, and the magic of connection at any age. And this is the book. I've never heard of it before, but it's called The Lost Ticket by Sampson. So I am excited to read it. Yeah, like I said, never read it before, never heard of it before. I could tell that one of the books was more than likely Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton, which is a book I love and I own. So I was trying not to get that one, but that was the one that I was like immediately gravitated towards, but I was like, I think that's Everything I Know About Love. So yeah, I don't know what the other titles were in there. I'm gonna have to ask Maddie what book she ended up taking. but I'm gonna walk you guys through everything I got to take home. I feel so incredibly grateful. I feel like, I don't know, being there, I'm just, yeah, just really, really grateful for the opportunity, and it was really cool and it was a lot of fun. But I have an MEJ boar bristle brush. This is something that I have always wanted, but I couldn't rationalize buying one because I have a boar bristle brush, but I've heard that this one is just like next level. And then I also took home a paddle brush, a Dream Cream. I've never tried this before. This is their hair mask, so I'm excited to play with this. And then the Angel Stick, their wax stick. I'm so excited to use this next time I slick back my hair, which actually might be tomorrow. This super cute cottagecore scrunchie. They had it in yellow and white, but I just feel like white suits me better. And then of course, some clips. Like what else? One of my favorite clips that I have is a Super Bloom clip, but mine is like the iridescent white and pink one. And this is navy. As you can tell, I'm a blue girl, so I didn't pick out any of the red clips. This is a little gingham one. I'll get closer. Here is the bloom clip. And then the little gingham one. And then this super cute one with the bows. All the little details are so adorable. And then this one. I had a different one, but I ended up switching it out for this. They were like replenishing the baskets and I saw this one and I was like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna wear this one more. I think the one that I had was like a red polka dot one, but I will link all of these clips in the description. And then they had some decks of cards, so I took a deck of cards home with me. And obviously the little basket, which I can use to store things or like display things in my room. And that's everything I took home. I do feel like I need another shower, even though I already showered today, because one, I was wearing flip-flops and I just feel like anytime I wear flip-flops, I just need to shower. And we were out in the sun, it was hot. And I also feel really tired. Just from like being in the sun. I woke up really early today and my social battery gets drained really quickly, even if I'm not like actively socializing, which I feel like I was, you know, like I was talking to people the whole time. But I was telling Matt, which like he's the opposite of me. My introvert's like, let me know if you can relate to this. Even if you're not nonstop socializing or like talking, you're just like on, you know, like, and you're aware of the fact that you need to be interacting. And I was kind of like, am I masking? But you know, like you just like have the need to be on, and like it's just like a different persona that I feel like I have to turn on when I'm in a social setting, rather than when I'm just like, when I'm really comfortable, I'm just kind of there. I don't feel pressure to be really talkative. I don't feel pressure to be like whatever. And not that I'm uncomfortable. I mean when I'm comfortable, like when I'm at home, when I'm around family, even at like an extended family gathering, I'll just kind of be fine being reserved to myself, because like that's where I'm sort of like disarmed and comfortable and I feel like I can just be myself. And being truly myself is being really quiet. That's just who I am. And so yeah, I just feel a little bit drained, but happy and really glad that I went. I had a lot of fun, like I said. If you made it to this point of the video, I don't know how long the video is yet, and I'm not wrapping it up here, but if you did make it to this point of the video, leave me a little cherry emoji so I know that you made it to this point. And it's the first day of July, so we didn't really talk about that, but I would love to know what one thing you're most looking forward to this month is. I do sort of feel like we're in for another intense month when it comes to just like the issues we're facing as a society. But like I said, like I started this video, like I'm trying to focus on the ways that I can make each day of my life feel a little bit better, just so that like, I don't know, just to help life feel worth living, you know what I mean? It sounds really dark to say, but I do think that we need to hold on to these like little special moments, these happy moments, and have those things to look forward to. Even if it's like, I'm gonna go outside once a week and I'm gonna, you know, I'm looking forward to going to watch the sunset one time this month, or I'm looking forward to going to the beach one time this month. let me know what one thing you're looking forward to is. One thing I'm looking forward to this month is, and I'll have to like make plans to do this, but having ice cream by the beach. I love me a good like soft serve with sprinkles. I love a good birthday cake ice cream. I love an evening at the beach, and so that is something that I really want to experience this month, and that's something that I'm really looking forward to experiencing. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna leave you with for now, and we'll see what else we get up to in the rest of this video.